Hello, I'm Angelika Blendstrup, founder and principal of Professional Business Communications. Welcome to today's episode of Mastering the American Accent. Today I'd like to talk about 15 easy ways to increase your vocabulary. Reading books. Many of our clients are engineers and don't have the habit of reading books, or if they do, the books are mainly non-fiction. Reading fiction books, for example, off the New York Times bestseller list, or books on fictional topics that interest you. Historical fiction, detective novels, mystery, action. You will learn new words that are frequently used, and also you will read dialogues that will make your own conversations more fluent. And if you don't have time to buy books, your local library has all the current popular fiction, and if you don't like a book, you can always check out another and save money that way. Listening to audiobooks while driving to and from work. Take the opportunity to listen to books on tape. The library has CDs, and on such places as audible.com or amazon.com, you can download audiobooks directly to your iPod or iPad. Joining Toastmasters. Toastmasters are organizations that help people give great speeches. If you want to be around a variety of topics and vocabulary, this is the place to go. Join your local Toastmasters. You'll have a chance to use any words you've learned and be around new ones. Watching news, nature, technical or political shows on TV. The TV can be a good friend if you choose shows that interest you. Listen actively to the words and expressions that people use and write down any that are new to you. Listening to NPR. In the San Francisco Bay Area, National Public Radio is on FM 88.5. The discussions and shows are very interesting, and the educational niveau is high, so is the vocabulary. Joining a book club. If you have time, join a book club. This will force you to read English books, or books in English, since the club members will expect you to participate in the discussions, and these discussions will help you practice your English at the same time. Going to lectures and events on topics that are new to you. There's so many opportunities to go to events on current business or political issues. It should be easy for you to find venues that interest you. Possible sources are a university or college, your local chamber of commerce, a meetup group, Craigslist, alumni group, U.S. and international business organization. So in Silicon Valley, we have groups that I'm active in, such as Silicon French, CSPA, GABA, Bay Brazil, Hispanic Net, SINA, HISTA, SD Forum, and so on. I'm sure there are such groups where you live as well. Go out and find them. Watching out for and learning idiomatic expressions. When you actively listen to Americans speaking, write down the expressions that are frequently used. Make sure you know what they mean and how they're used before you make them part of your vocabulary, or it can be very funny. Making a list of frequently used words and finding their synonyms. When you're at a meeting and are impressed by a VP's or CEO's vocabulary, write down the words used. Keep a list you can add to, and if you want to further benefit from the exercise, look up the synonyms and practice them as well. Taking continuing studies education classes. Most bigger universities have continuing studies, classes that they offer in the evenings. Go take classes there. You'll pick up lots of new vocabulary and maybe some new friends as well. Using new words in a correct context, making up sentences. Now that you've learned so many new words, use them in sentences. Look for them in books you're reading. Have a native speaker check your sentences to see that you're using the words correctly. Studying SAT vocabulary books. They have example sentences. If you want more words and verbs, go out and buy yourself a book with SAT vocabulary. These are the words that high school seniors expected to know. It's not a lot of fun to learn these, but it's effective. Making flashcards. In order to keep the words memorized, make yourself flashcards and go through them every day in the morning. That means writing them down on a card. As you get better at them, you can study the cards once a week and keep them active. Studying with someone. It is helpful to find someone who will remind you to look at your vocabulary once a week or so. If your friend is also looking to improve her or his vocabulary, this can benefit both of you. If you have other helpful tips, please leave a comment and contact me by email, on my website, or send me a tweet. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye.